Greetings, divine activators of the new Earth manifestation. Here we go. Welcome to day 1 of the manifestation of New Earth. Today it is Kin 1, the red magnetic dragon of Wave Spell 1 of the red dragon, the rising sun, the Ascension energies. Before starting this transmission, we had multiple 17 energies coming through. 117 views on my latest transmission on the website. We have 11,117 Lightworkers subscribed on our channel. 17% raising of the views on the latest video on YouTube. I just connected with our divine sister of the light in Australia, Sarah, of my team that I work directly with. I call the Divine 44. She is anchoring the grid on the east coast of Australia, bringing in the energies of Uluru. As we connected tonight, my crown and solar were fully activated, fully lit up from the Uluru energy. She was carrying with her sacred vessel. She was at the sacred event at Uluru in January, holding the sacred space of our divine goddess energy from Uluru, the solar plexus, connecting to the central sun. You can connect with Sarah and the rest of our team on Facebook, Divine 44. You can look up Divine 44, Rainbow Tribe of the New Earth, where we are connecting to all the sacred tribes of the rainbow nations of New Earth through this medium we call the internet. Now, if you connect now, the sacred energy of Uluru and our divine sister, Sarah, holding the grids, anchoring in the light in Australia. Her birthday was 3/17, so multiple 17s of this source energy, breaking free of all timelines, all time loops, and feel your direct link to Pachamama through your solar plexus, connecting to the central sun within, to the central sun without, external with the internal, internal with the external. Now, with all the fear-mongering going on the internet and in the external world, many are experiencing, many people are coming to me trying to understand what's going on through this great shift. Now, be very clear and see if the external or the outside conflict is causing the internal conflict, the conflict within, or is it the internal conflict that is reflecting the external or creating the external? These are wheels within wheels. One affects the other. But what we do have more control over is the conflict within. So if you need to turn off any external conflicts, any external drama, anything that's causing suffering, and go within, activate your divine faith, your faith in the light, and know that Source, Creator, is benevolent and is connecting and activating with each individual to assist all humanity. And know our ancestors and ascended masters are fully with us now through this great awakening, this great transition. And follow no one blindly, not even myself. Use your own discernment, your own discretion. The best I could do is remind you or direct you to find your own divinity, your divinity within. But you have to take the leap of faith. We can say the quantum leap. Now, if this is the last words I would say to you in eternity, the best I can conjure up is that all things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. That is your true nature, that is Source, that is beyond all words, all thoughts, all feelings. It is your highest self, your true nature, the sacred manifester within. In 2 words that I can transmit to you, pure awareness and the great mystery, symbolizing the same thing, Buddha mind, what we might call cosmic consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, that connects you from the original manifestation to the pure, brilliant light of Source, freeing ourself from the separation programming and from all suffering, because all is truly resolved in the pure awareness of the enlightened Buddha, the Tathagata of this timeline, here now in this body. Aho. Today's first transmission from Shanta Gabrielle. Let go of fear and be led by the angels of light. The Gabrielle message card for this week. Now is the time to let go of fear and reach your hand forward to be held and led by the angels of light. To me, this message represents the epitome of faith and essence of Archangel Gabriel's teachings. It provides a coaching for the correct attitude to hold as we take our first steps into the unknown promise of our lives. I clearly remember receiving the meditation that is part of the practice Archangel Gabriel gave that is available in the expanded message below. It is very unusual for me to have this memory, but the receiving of this message was a profoundly visceral experience. I had a perception of vastness beneath my feet, felt the cool wind of the high mountaintop in my face, and could see the eagles flying below me. The angels were there in the void space, inviting me to move beyond my fear and into their waiting arms. Have you heard the spiritual adage that when we take one step toward God, the divine takes 10 steps towards us? This was that moment. The angels were looking at me with so much love in their eyes that my heart began to trust at a very deep level, and I knew I would be supported if I could just take a leap of faith. This metaphoric leap, empty-handed into the abyss, sounds terrifying, but that is what is being asked of us during these unprecedented times of awakening consciousness. For me, in that holy moment, I was told that if I had enough faith, I could fly with the eagles. This message seems so perfect for this time of massive change that can feel so frightening. The influx of divine light to the planet over the past 30 years has been the greatest in history. We are a part of this change because we are transmuting ourselves from density and confusion to high-frequency people that radiate light and love to the world. You and I are here now to use this amazing light to add value to our own lives. Our souls were trained to come to Earth at this specific time to be the leaders, wayshowers, and teachers, and we are here to bring greater peace to the Earth through our personal evolution. It only takes the willingness to have faith and walk into the unknown, totally supported by the angels of light. Divine Presence, thank you for supporting me as I take these necessary steps into the unknown. Help me to strengthen my faith and really know deep within me that I am not alone and I am safe. I am asking to have a strong sense of belonging, trust, and belief in my heart so I can have the courage to bring my soul's gifts into the world. Give me the confidence to share from my heart in every situation that invites me to openly express myself. May all beings feel greater faith in their hearts and know they are not alone. Thank you for holding me in your wings of pure love in every moment, and so it is. Dear one, when you resolve to let go of fear, an amazing energy is set into motion. It is as though hands of angels join together in circles of light around you, keeping you protected and nurtured. When you walk, you are carried by these angels, lest you strike your foot against a stone, as is said in Psalm 91. Sometimes letting go of fear can feel as though you are taking a leap into the unknown. However, it is often necessary to take this large step in order to make the greatest progress in your life. When your intention is to serve the highest good in all you do, and when you have the willingness to move through your fear of the unknown, this step off a cliff will be into the arms of these magnificent beings of light. Angels will assist you to fly to the heights of grandeur and to the depths of peace. The saying, "There is nothing to fear but fear itself," is true. Fear can play in your imagination until you are immobilized. From this place you can easily sink into the pits of despair. It will feel as though you are not moving toward your destiny, and that is the most fear-filled place of all. This fear will play upon your issues of worthiness, because in your heart you want most of all to add value to the world. Know truly that you were created to be happy. Feeling joy is one of the greatest tasks you have in your life. You are here to do great things, and this can be as simple as loving others and bringing more peace and joy to the world. When you have joy as your intention, you will be shown what you need to do in order to manifest it. Practice. Take some time to sit quietly and breathe in a balanced way. Imagine that you are standing on a mountaintop. It is the highest peak around you. It is so high that eagles are flying below where you are standing. There is a magnificent sunrise lighting up the sky and surrounding your body with golden light. From this pinnacle of light, you offer yourself to serve God in the world, and you ask for courage to do whatever it takes. You call on the angels for assistance, to be all you can be. At this moment you hear the sound of wings, and you notice the light becoming even brighter. You are surrounded by angels, and you feel your fear melting with their love. They are holding out their hands to you. Because it is such a reach to touch them, it is difficult to keep your footing. In order to touch the hands of the angels, you know you are going to have to take a step into the unknown. You feel all the old fears beginning to surface again. This time you will not give in to fear. Your conviction to have love and joy in your life and to serve in the world is greater than fear. You take a deep breath and look into the eyes of the angels surrounding you. You see a hand of light reaching toward you and a beaming presence of love smiling at you. The angels are saying they believe in you, they love you, and they know you can have whatever you want to experience. In this moment you know that the safety of that which is familiar cannot bring you the joy and the power of love you are feeling from the angels. Looking at the hands being offered, you let the love you are feeling in your heart uplift you, and you reach your hands towards the angels of light. You take the first step. In this moment of free fall, your heart begins to pound, but it is only an instant before arms hold you and you feel yourself being transported into the light. The angels are taking you with them. Let yourself imagine what it would be like to fly with the angels. Feel the warmth of the sun, the wind in your hair, and let yourself be held and led where they will take you. Know in your heart it is to your greatest good. Allow yourself to fly with the angels. Feel the freedom that is there for you, and let the divine love fill your heart. Take a look at where you are held back by fear and see the darkness there. Are you willing to have it be different now? There is help for you. Angelic assistance is available. This simple visualization exercise can have miraculous results. It is your choice to take the first step by being willing to have a miracle change your life. It is time for you to decide. Do you want to serve God and let the angels help you fly? Are you willing to have miracles and joy fill your life? Do you believe miracles are possible and angels exist? If your answer is yes, know that this is the time to let go of fear and reach their hand forward to be held and led by the angels of light. Shanta Gabriel for Archangel Gabriel. And today's DNA activation decrees from Sandra Walter. And these are, the transcriptions are in the link below the video in the description. I call forth the sacred light, sacred harmonics, sacred rays, sacred geometries, sacred key codes of source, and the divine fire letters of ascension. Register upon my light body, physical body, and DNA, and intensify the sacred activity within me now. And from Laura Pleiadian, pay attention to the shifts. Day 11 of 13 of the amplification of what is now following the spring equinox. Have you noticed shifts within you? Have you noticed changes within you and with others? Are things becoming clearer or more hazy? Do you feel stuck in fear? Are your dreams changing, your desires? What is up for change and amplification is what is now. As the view of your reality continues to intensify in the resting place of the unknown, enter your heart more deeply. Follow your breath with greater awareness as that takes you into being more present. If you have memories that are connected to fear, they may come up powerfully for your evolution to your heart. The world is shifting, going down, and the engine and machine of society is shutting itself down. For this, the changes that will follow. Death and rebirth, literally and also subconsciously. The subconscious will become conscious. The stage may appear as a battle, but it is not. It is what is for the clearing and evolution of all to the heart. What else would slow down everyone to take notice of their own consciousness, heart, and inner state of affairs? Let us take stock of what is taking place in the inner landscape of being. Feeling the loss of many on the earth now, my heart goes out to all impacted. There is a grieving process for Earth, and the way it was also taking place is part of the shutdown and death of the way it was. Acknowledge that also how much fear you may have in the depths of you. Now is the time to face all within. With the compassion of all that you are, approach this inner landscape of being. Moment to moment, everything is shifting. The age-old battle of dark and light in the minds of those barren of the heart is coming to a close. The death of the old barbaric cold way that once was the forefront of competition to succeed at all cost. We now face the vulnerability, and rightly so, of our own death, of those around us. Now is the time to embrace this, as facing this leads to greater presence of the now as you enter your heart more deeply. With the divine council of overseers, present since before the beginning of earth, present now, we activate your inherent heart awareness with the original codes held in your blueprint for this. Through love, we activate your awakening of the heart with the greater momentum of now. From the new divinehumanity.com, and today from Michael Love, the Event 2020 Planetary Liberation Operations underway. Earth Alliance Update, 3/29/2020. Pleiadian Light Forces Transmission. A special message to the Starseeds of planet Earth. Prelude. This following information is derived from special briefings presented to the Earth Alliance today. All Earth Alliance members have been briefed with the same intel. Great ones, can you feel the calm before the storm? Majestic events are underway on planet Earth at this hour. As part of Operations Freedom Earth, Masterpiece, Pandora, and Storm, and in accordance with the Galactic Codex and the Universal Law of One, 48 Earth hours ago, the Councils of Light issued a green light go directive to all planetary light forces to commence the largest dark energy cleanup operation ever deployed on the surface of the Earth. Mission objective: to remove all harmful entities from positions of power and influence from the surface of planet Earth. Planetary mass arrests of all beings that harm the citizens of humanity are imminent. Delta forces have been deployed to every corner of the Earth tonight in this massive global campaign of light, and are in position to begin removing all false cabal Archon leaders from the face of the planet. The major Earth Freedom Offense will last exactly 144 Earth hours, and it is very possible that comms all across the planet could be interrupted during this period. The mission is set to begin any moment now as starseeds all across the planet watch and hold their breath. As you know, dark forces came to Earth 350,000 years ago and took over ownership of planet Earth. Humanity has suffered under incredible levels of persecution from the Archons for eons, and these dark forces have caused unspeakable harm to humanity down through the ages, committing the most heinous crimes against the beings of Earth. This reign of injustice and suffering now comes to its end as the light beings of planet Earth have now fully taken back their planet. This major galactic operation will clear the way for the final event 2020 grand culmination and the coming grand solar flash, which will propel the entire planet into the fifth dimension of the new Earth, where humanity will take its place as a shining cosmic civilization. You are safe and your families are safe, dear one, and we say trust the plan. This operation has been in planning and preparation phases for a good while now, and finally everything is in place and humanity is in the safest place, at home as all of this unfolds over the coming hours and days. The Galactics are monitoring everything that moves on the surface during this sensitive time, and Delta security forces are on high alert at this hour as the incredible mission is about to commence. When the final remnants of darkness are cleared from the surface over the coming days, the planet will emerge into an era of light this world has never seen, and a new age of freedom, peace, will emerge forever for the citizens of planet Earth. Things are definitely biblical at the moment, and nothing can stop what is coming. A blinding light has come into this world as the Great Awakening moves into high gear. It is truly the greatest time in history to be alive on planet Earth, as all of this unfolds right before our eyes. It is for this reason that we all came to Earth, to set this world free and to turn this world back into the paradise it was always meant to be. A special message and request from the Councils of Light to all starseeds of planet Earth. We are calling out to all of you at this great hour in human history. This is your grand moment, starseeds. This is your time and your great hour. Your historical planetary mass meditation is coming up in a few days, so we ask all of you to come together in one final energetic accord to tip the light of the fifth dimension all the way over. Do all you can do to raise your vibration as high as you can and send your vibe out into this world to heal the citizens of planet Earth, to lift human spirits and provide great hope at this time for all the beings of Earth. Each of your amazing 5D heart-healing light body auras reach out for a 20-mile radius through the planetary grid, providing energetic balance to all, elevating the consciousness of all beings here. We believe in you and we know you can do it. This is what you have trained for. This is it. We salute you and we give you great honor and glory. You are the healers and teachers of humanity. You are the great leaders and warriors of light. You are the holders of a new vibration of consciousness for Earth. You are the bringers of the dawn and the blue ray heroes of the world. You are changing everything in this realm, and it is all quite amazing from our view. Stand by for the largest global meditation in history as the great 2020 Stargate opens. Stay tuned for more Earth Alliance updates as this Grand Freedom Earth mission ensues. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians. 5DEarthProject.com. And these meditations will be on the 444 portal, April 4th and April 5th. The greatest mass meditation this realm has ever experienced. So be sure to join in. We'll have more information on our Facebook group, the Divine 44, Rainbow Tribe of the New Earth. And today from the Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA by Richard Rudd. March 30th to April 3rd, 2020, Gene Key 21, Valor, Authority and Control. Ultimately, this CD will be needed by all travelers into the beyond, because it takes valor to die with an open heart, to give up your identity, our attachments, our body, and merge into the limitless light requires the exquisite cocktail of courage and love. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. No matter who you are and what kind of life you lead, at certain points in your life you are given the opportunity to act with valor. These moments are mythic moments, and the script of your life hinges upon them. To act with valor is to enter a higher world. Excerpt from the Gene Keys. And from the Yi Ching, fires ignite where thunder strike, biting through. Powerful magic focused through the quickening ray of ascension. Valor is rapturous awakening. Authority is lightness with initiative. Control is desired agitation. Passionate realization. The restrictions of the law bring advantage. And from the Zolkin Times, today is Kin 1, Red Magnetic Dragon. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. It is the first day of the wave spell, and the first wave spell of the Zolkin. A whole new cycle begins. As always, on the first day, it is good to practice, to contemplate the purpose of the next 13 days. What are its energies? How will it end? Are there any notable obstacles en route? Begin this journey with consciousness, and you will get more out of it. Today is Red Dragon, and its keywords are nurture, being, and birth. Be kind to each other, and allow yourself to be mothered. Offer nurturing too. Combine the day and the number, and the result is attract, birth, or unify to nurture. To summarize, today is all about new beginnings. Make resolutions, let go of the past. Permit yourself to start afresh. The rest of your life starts now. It is also a portal day, so potentially intense. The guide for the day is also Red Dragon, a double helping of nurturing and birth. From Christina Papagiorgio, Red Magnetic Dragon. Kin 1, 30 March 2020, Power of Nurturing and Birth. 33/2020 equal 334 equal 10 equal 1, New Beginnings. 30, Retreat, Retrospection, Contemplation. 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 4, Form, Structure, Foundation. 10, Manifestation, Power, Authority, Leadership. 1, New Beginnings, Original. Gap, 3-3 Portal, Galactic Activation Portal. 3-3 Code, a divinely joyous heavenly portal for a fresh start. A divine new beginning. We have completed our journey with the brilliantly elegant yellow star as we bid adieu to the beautiful influence of Lamat, who has sparked our creativity and opened our eyes to the beauty, peace, and harmony that exists in our world. Yellow star reminds us to slow down and let our lives become a poetic work of art, a very strong lesson that our global family has been learning in this enforced lockdown. Our life is the canvas and we are the artist. And so we have now been launched into the impending stardom, ready to take center stage. We now commence our new journey for the next 13 days with the Red Dragon as our guide. This is the first new wave spell which kicks off our new higher octave spin of the Tzolk'in Mayan calendar for the next 260-day, 9-month journey. Red Magnetic Dragon as our host, kin number 1, as we are escorted back to the womb of creation for some much-needed divine nurturance. How will you nurture and pamper yourself each day, and what creation will you birth? These are the questions to consider during this wave spell. Life just keeps getting better each and every day. Today's question is, how can we birth our beautiful, new, compassionate world by loving and supporting each other? Divine blessings for a pain-free and natural birth process. In Lakek a la Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. And from the Dream Spell Journey by Volum Votan and Icke, welcome Wave Spell 1 of the Red Dragon. Unify in order to nurture, attracting being and the power of birth. Starting a new 260-day Tzolk'in cycle, 13 days from 30 March until 11 April 2020. The Red Dragon Wave Spell is the first wave spell of the Dream Spell Journey, and it marks the Dragon Genesis. This wave spell opens the Red Eastern Castle of Turning, which is the first castle of the Dream Spell count. Through turning, the planetary kin attain the power of entering. Let us enter a new Dream Spell Journey. In the Dream Spell Transcreation, the solar seal of Dragon is inspired on the Maya glyph of Emish, which depicts a water lily, and it was associated with the color red. The Maya sign of Imix represents the primordial waters and the supernatural water lily being who is related to dragon-looking animals such as a lizard, caiman, and or crocodile. The Red Dragon Wave Spell represents the initiation, rebirth, and awakening of spiritual being. It is the first day of the sacred Tzolk'in count of 260 days, which is a feminine cycle by nature. It takes approximately 260 days for a woman to become a mother and for a new human being to develop inside the mother's womb. The Red Dragon symbolizes this sacred feminine matrix, uterus, of the mystery of life, both terrestrial and spiritual. Mother Earth was also a metaphorical dragon during her volcanic period, manifesting the fertility which brought the possibility of life on this planet. The beginning of a new harmonic period of 260 days, 13 times 20, as a new opportunity to be reborn, to conceive new life, to embrace a new spiritual life, and or to create a new life project. A call to start again on the sacred path of living in harmony with the natural cycles, and in so doing to honor the maternal and feminine aspects of humanity. Today's kin 1, Magnetic Dragon, 1 Dragon, is the kin bearer of the Dragon Wave Spell. It is coded 1-1 as the initial sequence of the Fibonacci 1-1 and a fractal of kin 11, Volum Votan, and half Ballon Icke, kin 22 equal 11 plus 11. Precisely, Volum Votan and Ballon Icke met on kin 1, 24th January 1981, and exactly on the 42nd birthday of Volum Votan, 42 equals 21 plus 20, the beginning of a solar rotation as kin 1. By the same token, the Maya king Pakal and the queen Zakbu Ajah also met on Dream Spell kin 1, equivalent to Maya real time 7 Kab An, 20 March 626 AD. This information is inscribed on the passage 18 of the West Tablet of Pakal's Pyramid Temple. Therefore, kin 1 codes the galactic Maya transmission of the real-time, dream-time twin archetypes. Today's kin 1 is synchronizing with day 24 of the 9th moon, which marks the beginning of the heavens walk of the Telektanon twin archetypes, Pakal Votan and Zakbu Balonik, real-time Telectanon, and Volum Votan, and Balon Icke, dream-time Telectanon, and Lakak 30, March 2020, NS 1.32.9.24, Kin 1, Red Magnetic Dragon, Galactic Activation Portal. The mantra for today is, I unify in order to nurture, attracting being, I seal the input of birth. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. So with this galactic activation portal, we are being activated to reconnect, reunite with our cosmic consciousness, the Buddha consciousness, the unborn mind of Buddha. And in this now, Christ energies coming in, take a moment and feel the warm embrace surrounding your body with the golden light, the light of love, the light of truth, and feel it lifting you as you anchor deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama and connect to the holiest of holies, the heavenly center, and all things are being resolved through this great activation, this great awakening for all of humanity, for all life in all realms. And feel that through your heart center, feel that warm, sacred bliss within that expands out to the ends of the universe, touching all along its journey, on the sacred journey from emptiness into form and form into emptiness, navigating consciously through all realms and all timelines as we bring all aspects of ourself together to be healed, to become whole, to become healthy, in peace, harmony, and the light. Let us know in the comments, beloved beings of light, below this video what you are experiencing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities, and what you see coming through these new earth energies. Letting go of the old, letting go of the false, letting go of fear. For there is truly nothing to fear, not even fear itself, because fear is part of the miscreation of the false self. And in the end, only fear dies, only the false. And that which is real, what we call pure awareness or true love, is eternal, and all that is real. Now, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe below. Click the subscribe button and the little bell next to subscribe to get notifications on future uploads. And again, be sure to join all Lightworkers around this realm on the 444 portal and the 454 meditations so that we can assist Gaia and all beings through this great ascension, this great awakening. Thank you for joining us today, sacred, divine angels of light. I love you all. Namaste.